Team USA is rolling on the backs of Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson, to name a few, as they've been playing extraordinary. But in a recent interview, Jalen Brunson was asked about Mikal Bridges and gave him high praise, including his defensive tenacity. We're also going to look at the FIBA World Cup, as we finally now know who the final 4 teams to play for that World Cup are going to be. We're going to break down all of this and so much more today. Let's get started. Jalen Brunson recently praised Mikal Bridges and his defense. Now, clearly, if you've been watching Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges, you've been watching them since Villanova. And since then, they've had chemistry on the court that's been undeniable. And if you're watching them play with Team USA, you can see the exact same thing now. Only difference is Jalen Brunson has a lot more to praise with regards to Mikal Bridges and his game. Roll the clip.
It's the same Mikal every night. And, he has that mindset no matter what. And, the game provides different things, and he brings that to each game. Sometimes he affects the game with his defense. Every time he affects it with his defense. And tonight was with the scoring. And so he's able to do it all. And I've seen this since the first day I met him.
Amazing praise right here from Jalen Brunson about Mikal Bridges. And there are no lies to be detected. Is he a great defender? Yes. Was he a great scorer with Brooklyn and in that Team USA game? Yes. Mikal Bridges has been doing this since he was with Phoenix. The only difference is now he's on a major stage and all the lights are on him. And he's delivering because that's what he does. I've thought, and I believe this with my whole heart, Mikal Bridges is the perfect fit for the New York Knicks in nearly every single way because his defense is extraordinary. He can score if and when you need him to. For a wing in this league today, you need to be able to have two-way play. He's one of the best and youngest two-way players in the NBA today. You could look hard and long across the league and still not be able to find a name that's better than his right now in terms of a wing at his age and what he can do. If the New York Knicks had him and were able to get him while retaining a lot of their core pieces, this Knicks team would be a finals team. His defense is elite. We needed that type of defense in the playoffs last year. Could you imagine Mikal Bridges on offense and on defense for the New York Knicks last year in the postseason against Miami? We would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals. Mikal Bridges is a game changer. He's a difference maker. There's a reason why the Brooklyn Nets wanted to give away those pieces to get Mikal Bridges. Even though Durant wanted to be moved, they didn't have to move him. But seeing that they could get Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, they made the move. And those two are key pieces for the Nets next season. But let's not only talk about that. Jalen Brunson and the way he plays ball with Mikal Bridges, it's just amazing. A sight to see. They have such good chemistry together. And of course, that was ironed out in his Villanova days with each other. And now in the NBA, on Team USA even, they look great together. Still have good chemistry together. Can still play off each other. He's comfortable passing to Mikal. Mikal would check so many boxes for the Knicks. I know it's a dream. I know it's not going to happen because he plays with Brooklyn. The Knicks and Nets will never do business, even though I pray and wish and hope for it every single day because in my opinion, if you add Mikal Bridges to a Knicks team that has Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, and RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes even, and if you can make sure you kept that core together in any deal for him, I would think the New York Knicks are a finals team over and over and over again because there's no way you're stopping that. And it's interviews like this that get me hype and get me thinking and wondering what potentially it could take to get Mikal Bridges on the New York Knicks. But I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. It's great to hear Jalen Brunson say good things about Mikal Bridges. Of course, I love him, and I think he's a perfect fit for the Knicks. But honestly speaking, I know it's not going to happen. I know the Nets are not going to trade him. And even if the Nets did trade him, They would not trade him to an Eastern Conference team, definitely not the New York Knicks, and they would be asking for a haul in return in order to get Mikal Bridges because they gave away Kevin Durant to get him. So he's not going to come cheap. Best believe that. But shout out to Jalen Brunson here for being that leader and giving praise not only to Team USA, but to Mikal Bridges. It takes a leader to do that, and he's always been a leader not only for the New York Knicks, but clearly for this Team USA team. The FIBA World Cup finalists have been set. After Canada recently beat Slovenia in a game, we now know what the final games are going to be for the FIBA World Cup. According to New York Basketball on Twitter, the World Cup schedule is as follows. The semifinals are on Friday, September 8th. We have Canada at 4:45 a.m. Eastern Time against Serbia. And then we have at 8:40 a.m. USA versus Germany. The final is on Sunday, September 10th at 8:40 a.m. The USA games will be on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus, and all the rest of the games will be on ESPN Plus. My dream for Team USA to face Canada might become a reality for the FIBA World Cup final, because as we see here, I have Canada going over Serbia, and I do have Team USA going over Germany. That means potentially we could see Canada versus USA in the FIBA World Cup. Not only would that be a great game to watch, but I would love to see Knick players going against other Knick players on a stage like this internationally. It would be amazing to watch. And I think that Jalen Brunson and Team USA, if they do face Canada, will absolutely beat them, decimate them, and take that cup for themselves and Team USA. And that's exactly what I want to have happen. And as we take a closer look here, as we stated, it's going to be Germany against Team USA, and it's going to be Serbia against Team Canada. And the two teams that win will finally meet in the finals of the FIBA World Cup to see who can win it all. And if I was a betting man, I'd be putting a lot of money right now on Team USA, because I have Team USA beating Germany, beating whoever they play in the finals, winning it all, and bringing the World Cup home where it belongs with Team USA. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a comment below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans. Peace.